The crowd is assembled looking for a Bucks home victory here in Milwaukee, and we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one following a loss to the Wizards. Abdul-Jabbar in the corner. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this grade, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Clock is at 3, and he dunks it down.
Setting his teammate up nicely out of the two-man game that time. Ball provides style and substance with his brilliant playmaking.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Miller for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Outside Robinson. Offensive rebound. Abdul-Jabbar.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Hornets shooting their first free throw of the night. And the technical free throw is good. The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer. Nice job getting position that time by Abdul-Jabbar. And once he gets that position, he goes to work.
The drive-by ball. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. To the inside, Abdul-Jabbar. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And it's Miller in the corner. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. He has 6.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. Off target on the 15-footer.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Pass the ball. 5 on the clock. Shot's good by Rice.
And he makes it look so easy. Rice's fluid shooting form really helps him on those long-range missiles.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Guys?
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Jones. He gets it in there.
Though he is slight of build, Eddie Jones is extremely tough now. That's a strong move right there.
And so it's Jennings with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 6 changes of the lead here.
Both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Miller outside. There's a good screen. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Down low. Here's Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Rice. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Abdul-Jabbar outside. And so it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. That quarter had to take a lot up. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Here's White. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Bridgman. Right side, Turner. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Giannis. All alone. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
White looking around. Over Ball. Rebounded by the Bucks. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Green. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
Josh Green got this break going with the steal, looking for a chance to push it ahead, and he did just that.
To the paint. Here's Giannis. Giannis making his presence felt down low.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Pass to Bridgman. Giannis outside. Left side, Turner. Now, Reddish. The kick out to Ball. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
Playing with authority inside. Giannis not settling for the layup.
It's up a 3. And it's White missing.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
On the wing, Giannis. 6 points for him. Here's Bridgman. To the middle. Here's Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And, you know, guys, it's good to see Turner converting these difficult baskets. I mean, in part because it has to help his confidence.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, he's been one of those players. They've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
On the wing, James. Here's White. Here's Diabate.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, but I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Giannis striding in. Inside, Turner with the steal. Reddish with the ball. He's picked up by James. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Outside, Green. Three-pointer. Giannis grabs the miss. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Outside, Ball. Here he goes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Man, I like Ball's energy going to the rack. I mean, he's showing no fear because he knows he's going to get hit, and he drives inside anyway.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. James misses. Bucks leading by 6. Giannis inside. Turner with it. Back to Giannis. A deep 3 from Green, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Out to Miller. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
I tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
Outside, Ball. And there's the drive. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. That one, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Outside, Robinson. The trade. Drills the three-pointer. Robinson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work."
Kareem flushes.
Yeah, I don't think you can allow Abdul-Jabbar to get ideal position inside, because if you do, he's dunking it all over you.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
And here is Ball. Still scoreless. They set the pick. Here's Rice. Offline with his 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Bucks passing it around. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
Boy, Abdul-Jabbar just showing off that smooth offensive game he has. It's tough to handle his combinations of size, skill, and agility.
Here's Ball. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Abdul-Jabbar. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Jones sends it home.
Nice hustle from Eddie Jones right there, running the floor and being rewarded for doing so.
Outside Jennings. Outside Robinson. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Robinson drives in. Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. To the middle. Here's Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Here's Jennings. Got a piece of it. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Ball. Clark, the future of the league is bright with the likes of Brandon Miller roaming the floor.
Yeah, I like him a lot. In 2024, he was third in the Rookie of the Year voting. Chet and Wemby were the two guys ahead of him, and we know how good both of those guys are. I think he's in a great position to continue to grow and potentially be an all-star.
So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Hornets trail by 3. Now White. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Pass to Salon. It's good. This game is all even.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Bridgman. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Over in the corner, Green. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Tie game in Milwaukee. And we're just moments away from the start of the... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Bridgman. Into the lane. Here's Reddish. It's picked off. From deep, James. And here's White. Clock at 6. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
Ball with it. Pass to Reddish. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Down low. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. So they take the lead. White's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hornets. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Over in the corner, Reddish. A 3 off the mark.
dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
And here is Ball. Driving inside. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Pass the ball. Over in the corner, Reddish. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
It's Turner to take the lead. Cleared away by Jones. The Hornets with the lead. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Got it to go off the glass.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Ball. Trying again. Giannis battling for the second look.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of games.
He's off from three. And the Bucks with possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
Now Ball. Strong move off the glass.
And you have to trust a consistent scorer like Rice in these situations. This guy not afraid of the moment.
Giannis outside. Ball's not loose. Stolen by Jones. Here's Ball. There's the screen. Four on the shot clock. Now Miller. Cleans it in off the window.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And he jams it in.
Giannis has the passing skills and instincts to be a point forward.
The basket here in this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
A 2-point game. There's the pick. Ball fires. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts. Getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
And here's Sharp. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Rice. From deep. Buries the deep ball.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
So it's the Hornets picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.